With the new year, I've decided to bring back some of the previous Monday Morning Roars. I've been creating Monday Morning Roar for the past 6.5 years. I have over 340 episodes of Monday Morning Roar on my YouTube channel. I'm going to select an encore presentation for every Monday in 2025, and then maybe in January of 2026, I'll start producing more new ones. I hope you really enjoy these. I really enjoy recording them. Good morning. Welcome to the Monday Morning Roar. Today is Monday the 30th of July. Gosh, hard to believe that we're all the way at the end of July already. Today we're going to talk about, it's something that's really been in my mind a lot lately, and it's the subject of habits. What is a habit? Well, I guess by definition, a habit is something that's done every day and without much of conscious thought. Most of the time when we think of habits, we think of bad habits, like smoking maybe, or drinking, or overeating, or bad eating habits. But there are a lot of habits that we can have and should have that are good habits, and if we can establish good habits and replace our bad habits with good habits, we'll probably be more likely to reach our goals that we have set for ourselves. A lot of the things we do, we don't even think about, and we have habits which are convenient for us, but at the same time, they just really don't help us a lot because they're taking away from our opportunities to find out new things and make some changes and make some differences. So how do we do that? How do you change a habit? Or do we just add good habits or what? I kind of was thinking of a habit as kind of like a tree. It's there, it's all the time. You think about when you wake up every morning, you have certain things that you do every day that are your habits. You get up, you brush your teeth, maybe you take your vitamins, you might take a shower, you might get dressed, you get ready for work, you might have a daily devotional you do. Whatever you do is part of your daily habit. But there's a lot more to that habit than just doing that. There's a reason we do things, and there's a root to it, kind of like a tree. We see the habit, but we don't always know what the root is. And that's the same thing as when you want to change a habit. It's important to know what the root is so you can know that you have to change it right down at the root. Why are we doing things? A lot of times, bad habits start out as good habits, and then the results turn out to be bad. So it's not always as easy to see as gee, I just want to change this habit, and today I'm going to start it. Also, it takes time to change a habit because habits are something we're not consciously thinking about, and we have to make sure that they're part of our regular routine, for example, of doing it. So as a practice, what I did a while back, and I think it's a great practice for people to do, is just to write down. One day, just sit down and write down all the different things that you do out of habit. You don't do by thinking. What you do every morning when you wake up, what you do every night before you go to bed, what you do in the middle of the day, as far as maybe how you do your lunchtime ritual or whatever, or how you do out of just getting in and driving your car. What you do is your habits are with that, how you drive, where you go, what you do, who you talk to, what you say. Those are all our habits. And write down all those different things, and then look at that list and say, how many of these habits am I doing are helping me, and how many of them are not helping me? Don't forget to add some of your bad habits. Maybe if you waste time, procrastinate, if you're spending time 3 hours a day searching through Facebook looking for things to click on, or looking on different websites for different things. There's certain things are good, and they might all start out good, but are we really benefiting it all the time? It's time to evaluate that habit. So check your habits, double check, make sure that you're doing what's working best for you and for what you want to achieve, because when it all comes down to it, that's what it's all about. We want to make sure we're achieving everything we want to achieve in our lives, and we can continue to do that. And so it's necessary for us to continually evaluate and reevaluate our different habits. So next week we'll talk about attitudes, which are also habits, but they're habits of thought. So don't forget to tune in next week, which will be August the 7th, I believe, and we'll talk about habits Monday on our Monday Morning Roar. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to visit my website, www.lyonsc.com, and I'll talk to you all soon.